Hey YouTube family and friends, Rev It Up Mustang Fanatic Productions, and I guess we can call this Mechanic Edition. You guys haven't seen me in a while. Last time I told you I scratched the rear of my bumper. I didn't get a chance to do an opening of the package to let you see what the bumper was, but the bumper is still being painted, and I had no intentions on going out Mustang week, but a couple of friends convinced me, yeah, come on out for Friday night. So I put my rear bumper back on, and put the bumper back on, and if you can see, right there, I painted it some touch-up green right there, and somewhere right there. So it still looks horrible, but we're gonna drive around. We're not gonna be in any shows. Drive around, park, and take some videos and pictures, and just enjoy the last 2 days of Mustang week. But yesterday when I was out, after I put the bumper on, I took it out to put some 93 octane in it, and on the way back to the house, when I was backing up to my driveway, I noticed my temperature gauge was climbing rapidly, pretty much near almost to the hot mark. So I cut the AC off, and I cut the heat on, and it brought it down to half, and I backed it in the garage. And first thing I do, I got an auxiliary water pump. That's my auxiliary water pump right there. So this was my first suspect. So what I had to do was just turn the car on, but not start, to the run position, not start. And you listen for a whine, and then I can hear the supercharger reservoir, if you want to call it that, or expansion tank. I heard the water swirling around, and I can feel the water moving through the hose. So I eliminated that, and there's no leaks coming from anywhere. The water pump is right there. My coolant is fresh, is topped off. So I've never changed the thermostat in this before. This overheated on me probably, this quit working on me about 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. I was down by the convention center where they were having the car show, and it started to overheat, so I had to roll the windows down and turn the heat on, and I made my way home. And I ordered this and put it back on. I haven't had problems since, but it did overheat, and it overheated yesterday. So then, after making sure this was working, I let the car cool down, and the radiator is up to snap. The radiator expansion valve is right up to max. There's nothing blocking my intercooler or blocking my radiator from air. So my suspect, I took it out for the second ride, and it rolled beautiful. It stayed around the halfway mark. Then when I got back home again, backing up, it went up to 3/4. So on these 4-valve motors, your thermostat is right here on the bottom. You got to jack your car up high enough to get a 5-gallon bucket underneath there, or down there there's a plastic screw. You can unloose that, but I think I'll just loosen these screws up and let it drain into this clean bucket, because I want to reuse this antifreeze. This antifreeze is only a year old. I had it flushed out at Ford. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to swap out the thermostat. Then we're going to fill it, burp it, and we're going to take it out for a ride and see how she do. But we'll just let you get a look under here. There's a racket pinion that's been on there now. Let's see, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years. You can see the boots are all dry. There's no oil leaking anywhere underneath here. You can see that clean oil filter. I had the oil changed, what is this, 2022? 2021 I had the oil changed. So I haven't changed it yet this year, but I haven't driven that many miles, and the oil is full. And so there's the famous BBK long tube headers. There's the X pipe. You can see the steel is still nice and shiny after 3 years. So our car is doing pretty good up underneath here. So these are 8mm or either 5/16. Loosen those up, and as you loosen it up, you can just let it drain in that bucket, or you can take this hose clamp off. But again, that's going to make a mess. I want to save the antifreeze, so I want to see if I can get it to come out without splattering in an orderly fashion. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a block of wood under here to get this up higher so we can get it all coming out. So let me show you the new thermostat. And I tell you, these folks, they rip you off these days at the parts store. So I got a fail-safe thermostat here. I couldn't find a Motorcraft, so I went with this. I'll order me a Motorcraft one over the winter when I tear down some stuff to do some more things. But this is the new fail-safe thermostat, and it's 192 degrees, and usually the seals come with it. So the thermostat was like $10.99. This is like $5.99, so I'm paying half the price for a seal when the seals normally used to come with them. But that's what they're doing now to make more money. So let me get started, and after I take it apart, I'll show you the old thermostat and the O-ring. I'll show you where it goes and everything. So let me get busy, and we'll be right back with you.